Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's stream. A little later than planned, and for that I apologize. I was waiting for a parcel to arrive from Amazon, and it kept getting pushed back until eventually it was like, okay, I'm going to be late today waiting for this. So he actually arrived like 15 minutes ago, but I wanted to get everything prepared first. You know, it just seems like the more sensible thing to do. But yeah, today, Saku Lupless with the Cherry Blossoms. Hopefully, it's the Yuri route finale. I don't know, because I don't know how long the game is, but, you know, we'll see when we get there. And then we'll play some Galgun after that. So, I hope you look forward to that. Without further ado, let's get started. Right, page 2. We didn't get to page 3. No, page 2. That's what it is. Let's do this.
あんたさ、まだ朝バカのことでうだうだ悩んでるの?
So yeah, basically Yuri has been like told, you know, you clearly love this guy, and you know, she can't really say anything because she clearly is. It's written all over her face all the time. And now, basically, they've both come to terms with their feelings for each other, and now it's up to the confessions. Which is why I figure it might be the finale because of this whole thing. We don't know what might happen with Tina, because we saw her brother, and I don't know if that's got anything to do with what's going to happen. But let's do this.
浅場くんはバカじゃないわ。
He is not a bad. No, not at all.
私から見たら、あんたも浅場ユーマもバカの日本代表よ。日本どころか世界の頂点も目指せる逸材ね。
Ouch. Fair enough. So basically, she just thinks they're hella annoying, just like bats in video games. So yeah, I can see that.
どこがバカだって言うの? そんなに好きならミオちゃんから奪うしかないのに、うじうじ悩んでるところがよ。
She doesn't have to snatch him away, though. He basically told Mio earlier that he actually likes her. So they've done that thing, they've gone this, you know, not gone their separate ways, they still hang out, but, you know, basically they know that he loves her and, you know, she accepts it. She's such a floofy idiot sometimes, this, Yuri-chan.
奪うとか、そういう話じゃ。それに私は、告白しても叶うとは思ってない。
Well, you better just ask him and get it over with then.
うわ、また始まった。あんたって後ろに目がついてるんじゃないかってぐらい後ろ向きよね。
Maybe so.
私は花みたいに自分に自信なんて持てない。性格も考え方も違うの。
Well, there's one thing you do both have in common. You're both incredibly stubborn.
別にそれでいいじゃない。そもそもキレカワ系女子日本代表の私と同じ自信を持つっていうのが間違いよ。
That is certainly self-confidence, even though you have pretty much the same face. It's just like, nah, you're just a little less cute than me because I came first, basically. That really is some amazing self-confidence. Why is there such a vast difference between us twins? Because you've always sacrificed for others. That's why you have no self-confidence. Tsukishima, come on.
でもね、もしこの世に私と同じぐらい可愛い子がいるとしたら、それは双子の妹であるあんたしかいないわ。
I am taken aback by that comment. At least she acknowledges that they basically would be as cute as each other considering they're identical twins. I mean, not completely identical, but they do have very identical features.
一人でああだこうだ考えてないで、サクッとあいつをゲットしてきなさいよ。
That's it, Hanako. You tell her. She really needs to hear this.
花、ありがとう。花も好きな人ができたら教えてね。絶対に協力するから。
There you go.
死んでもあんたには教えないわよ。
God damn it, Hanako. Why can't you be honest with yourself? As I wake up, I feel the body warmth of someone else. It seems Tina has slipped into my bed without me noticing. God damn it, Tina.
おはようございます、ユーマ様。
Wow, it's so weird seeing him not on her head. His body is so long. He is long cat. Ohayo. Unusual for you to address me of your own accord.
実はそろそろティナ様を甘やかすのはやめてもらいたく思いまして。
I guess I can see the why. I don't think I'm pampering her. She just snuck in and he's like, God damn it.
ですが、ユーマ様はなかなか恋を成就していただけないようですから、早くティナ様を解放してくださいませ。
Don't worry. Today is the day confessions are happening and love is going to bloom like cherry blossoms. Hence the title. Badgering me won't help in this case. Besides, you think Tina would just obediently go back to her job once I date a girl?
そうしていただきたいと思っておりますが。
Something tells me as soon as she gets someone to fall in love, she'll want to make other people fall in love as well, maybe. Seems Kotaro also has his doubts about it.
にゃんにゃ。恋の妖精がいれば安心です。
God damn it, Tina, you're so adorable. Sleep talking? The girl in question is enjoying a nice, cozy time. Sleeping snugly. It seems like she's a love fairy even in the world of her dreams. That's what she wants to be, and I guess you can't actually follow your dreams unless you actually take a step towards it. And this is definitely going to be her first step.
私にはわかります。ユーマさんの恋は叶います。
Oh, even in her dreams, she's supporting him. She's so cute. God damn it. She's giving me diabetes. I'm drinking Pepsi Max as well, trying to avoid the sugar, but Tina, that's probably why Tina is just too sweet. I hope so. I leave Tina, who is yet to wake up, and get out of my bed. The rays of sunshine that stream into the room through the blinds reveal that we have a clear weather today. Yeah, I normally close my blinds upwards rather than downwards, because there is a house, or a flat opposite me, where they have no curtains, and they have the light on late at night. So, when I had the blinds down, it kept leaking in through the blinds onto my face, and it really helped. I really struggled to sleep. So just winding them the other way around makes such a difference. It seems we'll have a pleasant social campaign again today. Yes, greeting all the students out the front.
ミオと浅葉くん、今日の放課後って時間ある？
Oh, Yuri, she's gonna do it! She's actually gonna do it this time! On the way to our classroom after we were done with the campaign, Tsukushima calls us to a halt.
私は平気だけど、ユウくんは？
Well, I doubt he has anything better to do. Same here. Is something up?
二人に大切な話があるの。放課後、時間をもらえないかな。
Well, there you go. Looks like things will work out. The way she talks is sort of awkward. But, you know, she's clearly steeled herself to do this. So, there's respect there. Confused, I exchanged glances with Mio.
ごめんね、いきなり。大丈夫だよ。
Yep, totally okay. After school it is then. I'll leave my schedule open.
よろしくね、二人とも。
Ah, she looks so determined. There's certain charm to that. Appearing strangely humble, she bowed her head to us. We agreed to meet 1 hour after homeroom. Fully aware that I'm about 30 minutes early, I idle away in the empty classroom. Of course, he's like his schedule would ever be booked.
びっくりした。浅葉くん、もう来てたの？
God damn it. You've totally thrown her off. The door opens and Tsukushima comes into the classroom.
まだ30分前なのに早すぎじゃない？
I mean, you're certainly early too, but I assume that was just so you could gather your thoughts and feelings together. Well, I didn't want to take the risk of making you wait.
真面目なんだからもう。
Who would have thought I'd ever come to get called diligent from the girl who is basically the most diligent student in our school?
あ、手錠の後消えたんだね。よかった。
Well, you know, it was always gonna go eventually. Ah, you're talking about this? I roll up my sleeve a bit and show it to her. If it had left me with the scar, I imagine you'd have insisted on taking responsibility for it or something.
そんなの当然です。
Which is why I was like, heal up, damn you, heal up, don't leave a scar. It is.
ええ、そうなったら一生をかけてでも償います。
And there you go, that's what we mean by her being diligent. I intended for it to be a joke, but Tsukushima is all serious about it, rendering me unable to say anything in return. Well, she's got to be serious with what she's about to do.
浅葉くんは大げさだって思ってるかもしれないけど、逆の立場だったら同じように考えたんじゃない？
I'm sure there would be a nagging feeling in the back of your head to make you want to make up for it. Even if you never made up for it, you'd still want to do your best. Well, there's a big difference between a guy and a girl in terms of bearing a scar.
男か女かなんて関係ない。少なくとも私はそんな風に考えないよ。浅葉くんだから傷ついていいなんて絶対に。
Well, okay. I'm glad to hear that still. I think it's safe to assume that she really means what she says, and that is exactly why her words pierce deep into my chest.
浅葉くんはもっと自分を大切にした方がいいと思う。
And that's something we should all strive for, cherishing ourselves. The same as I was about to tell her that the same would go for her, the sound of someone walking in the hallway interrupted me.
ミオかしら。
It should be Mio. I suppose.
お待たせ。ごめんね、ゆうくん、ゆりちゃん。遅くなっちゃった。
Well, they were half an hour early, and I'm sure that conversation didn't last for half an hour. That lasted like 2 minutes, tops. No problem. We just came as well.
うん、私たちが少し早く来てただけだから、ミオは別に遅くないよ。
Indeed.
そっか。間に合ってよかった。緊張しちゃって、何度もお手洗いに行ってたから。
Why? Were you afraid of contaminating whatever you touched or something? Simply having Mio's presence here, the empty classroom's atmosphere brightens up immediately. So, what is it you wanted to tell us?
ゆりちゃん、何かな？大事なお話なんでしょ？
Seems like Mio already has an idea. Aww. She nods slightly, but that's all. It seems to be something that's hard to talk about. I can visibly grasp how nervous she is.
ゆりちゃん？
Come on, Yuri.
ああ、ごめんなさい。私が呼び出したのに黙っちゃって。
At least you realized. That's the important thing here. That just reflects how tough it is to talk about it, right? No worries. Just tell us once you're ready.
そうだよ。ちゃんと待ってるから平気だよ。
You see how good friends you have, Yuri? You have such good friends. Let's hope she doesn't take too long. Amongst the heavy silence, Tsukushima finally starts to speak.
私、 ね、二人に言わなきゃいけないことがあって。
Come on, Yuri. The longer you beat about the bush, the harder it's going to be to actually confess.
うん。
Mio and I nod.
今日はね、私にとって特別な日なの。
I'm kind of half expecting Hanako will come bursting in, just like, God, you're so frustrating! Just say it! A special day?
ほら、ちょうど1年前、私と浅葉くんが初めて話をした日で、あの時もこんな感じで教室に残っていたんだよね。うん、そんなこともあったね。
Was that so? I can't remember very clearly.
浅葉くん。でも覚えてなくても仕方ないの。あの時の浅葉くん、一生懸命だったもの。
Absorbed in what? That's the thing we need to ask. Absorbed?
うん。ね。
Flashback time!
ゆうくん、お待たせ。確かゆりちゃんとはお話ししたことなかったよね。
Well, you can see why she doesn't want to hurt Mio's feelings. She must feel really indebted to her for actually introducing them, now that things have developed like this.
あれ、ゆうくん、怒ってる？
Let's go to the infirmary.
待って、ゆうくん。お友達のゆりちゃんを紹介。
Oh, Yuma! Oh, did she touch him? Now's not the time for that, especially with your finger this swollen. Do that later.
これは体育のバレーボールで突き指しただけだから。
God damn it, he knows of her condition, yet he's still just, your finger's injured. Let's go to the infirmary. He was so focused on the injury. Oh, poor Yuri. Just? Don't take that lightly. If you leave a jammed finger alone, it might stay bent permanently.
ゆうくん、手を離してくれないと涙が止まらないよ。それにゆりちゃんが。
Oh, Yuma, what are you doing? How awkward must Yuri be feeling right now?
気にしないで、一ノ瀬さん。浅葉くんの言う通り、早く指の治療をしないと。
Mio, that was merely basic first aid treatment, so you definitely have to go to the hospital later.
やっぱりゆうくん怒ってる。
He's just very concerned about you. Well, duh, because you took an injury lightly and didn't get it treated.
それで、そこの1年生も怪我か？
あ、いえ、私は付き添いで。
Yeah, it's fine, right? You're from our class, Tsukushima, right? You're friends with Mio? It's the first time we've talked, though. What an impression you left on her, clearly.
はい、月島ゆりです。一ノ瀬さんに幼馴染を紹介するって言われて。
Oh, sokka. It's a bit weird to introduce myself now, seeing as we're in the same class and all, but I'm Asabe Yuma. Yoroshiku. Ah, now I remember. My head was filled with Mio's injury, so that might have caused that I was left with a rather dim impression of her that day, which is why I couldn't remember off the top of my head.
あの時、浅葉くんはすごいなって思ったの。私はミオの怪我に全く気づけなかったのに、一目で見破っちゃうなんて。
He's very attentive, especially to his childhood friend, after all. You gotta cherish the friends you have while you have them. You really shouldn't let any of them go unless they're toxic, basically. I just happened to notice it by chance.
あれからもう1年も経つんだね。あ、せっかくだし1周年記念の何かやる？
Mio, please. Tsukishima can make it an anniversary celebration if you just let her speak.
うん。そういうのもいいかもね。これからもずっと友達でいられるように。
Please, Yuri, don't get cold feet now. Please. In contrast to her smile, she unnaturally averts her eyes.
ゆりちゃんのお話ってそのことだったの？
That's not it, is it?
え？
You can't fool me. To begin with, you wouldn't be so nervous since morning if you only wanted to reminisce about the past. Even I get that much. There you go. That just shows you how sharp Yuma is, you know? Most people probably wouldn't pay much mind to it, but he did.
ゆりちゃん。
Come on, you've got to do it now. Seeing Tsukishima sink into silence, Mio worriedly calls her name. Tsukishima timidly raises her face.
私ね。
Come on, Yuri.
うん。
Yuri-chan, come on! Mio looks directly at Tsukishima. However, as if to run away from the gaze, Tsukishima averted her eyes.
これからの風紀委員会の活動について2人に相談したいと思って。
Yuri! No! Don't do that! An all too transparent lie. Don't you dare let her get away with that, Yuma. She needs to say this. Mio doesn't try to pursue that, nor do I interject. We simply keep looking at her. Shiksha! Come on!
私はまだ1年しか2人と過ごしていないけど、本当に感謝してるの。できればこれからも。
Come on, come on. Tsukushima's shoulders tense up.
2人とは友達でいたい。ずっと友達でいたいです。
Why? Why is this happening? Why?
うん。ゆりちゃんとはずっとお友達だよ。
First, Mio smiles. Then I scratch my head while being in two minds of how to react to her evasiveness, and... Don't you normally have this conversation after the graduation ceremony? You're about 2 years early.
そうだよね。今から言うようなことじゃないよね。ごめんなさい。
Come on, Yuri, please. Please, you're breaking my heart here. From then on, neither Mio nor I try to get to the heart of the matter, and time just goes by. Oh, Yuri! Why? We parted with Tsukishima en route since she apparently needed to drop by the student council, and we've now reached the entrance. Tsukishima, I wonder what it is that she actually wanted to tell us. Oh, you don't know. Come on. It's obvious. It's obvious to everyone. Ne, Mio.
何、ゆうくん。浅場くん。
Oh. Tsukishima? Before I had the chance to ask her what she was doing here.
違うの。さっきの話。私、ミオに謝らないといけないことがあって。
Oh, thank goodness, I thought she was gonna run away. With wet eyes that could spill tears at any moment, she approaches us without heeding her sprained foot.
本当？もっと早く言わなきゃいけなかったのに。私にはその勇気がなくて。
I wonder if she went to Junpo Senpai just to get that last push she needs.
さっきも3人で初めて話した時のことを思い出して急に怖くなって。
Overwhelmed by her desperate demeanor, I found myself speechless. Rooted on the spot, the sole action I took was unconsciously reaching out my hand to the handkerchief in my pocket.
私ね、ずっと浅場くんとミオが羨ましかったの。二人の関係が大好きで、だから応援して幸せになってほしいって思ってて。
She continues her words while trembling slightly.
でも応援できなくなっちゃったの。
Aww. At that point, her tears finally started to pour from her eyes. As I catch sight of that, I started to feel like my body's getting mangled. It hurts to see her crying.
私ね、浅場くんを好きになっちゃったの。二人を応援するって決めてたのに。私
She did it! She did it! She finally did it! Eh? My body stiffens in response to her sudden confession. Tension renders me unable to move.
ごめんね、ミオ。ごめんなさい。
Why is she apologizing to Mia for that? Puzzled about that, I turned towards Mia to see her reaction. Aww, she's already accepted it. You don't have to worry, Tsukishima. She pushes me in the back with a tap.
私の気持ちは教室で話したから。だから大丈夫だよ。
Has she touched him without crying? Did she really do that? Oh, right. Slightly tearing up due to the fact that she touched me. She answers like that. Oh, Mio. She's gonna support us. She always was. She always will. Even though it hurts her as well.
待ってミオ、私まだきちんと謝ってない。肝心なこと何も話してない。
She doesn't need to hear it.
ゆうくん、ゆりちゃんのことよろしくね。
And we have her blessing as well. Like we never would have had her blessing. She was always gonna support us. Childhood friends for life. Makasero.
じゃあまた来週ね。
With that, Mia runs off by herself.
そばくん、
Aw. You gotta hold her now. Ne, Tsukishima, do you have an idea what I want to say right now?
それは私がミオを裏切ったから。
Nope, 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 nope. And all the nope. Chigao. She's got nothing to do with it. Did you think we were dating or something?
そこまでは思ってないけど。でもミオは浅場くんのことを。
I don't know about that. Demo. It's not like I took a peek at Mio's heart, so I can't deny what she said. Even so, that's not what I want to say right now. This is a matter solely between you and me. Ne?
それはけど私は。
Daisuki. Tsukishima. Stopping Tsukishima, who is still about to go on mid-sentence, I also tell her how I feel. Daisuki desu. I said that I love you too. You beat me to the confession though.
と
Oh, she's speechless. Can you hear me? As I ask her, she quickly nods a few times in a fluster.
でも浅葉くんは
I'll say it as many times as I need to. I'm in love with you. The one I love is you, Tsukishima Yuri, not anyone else.
私が
So could you smile for me? Can you show me a smile like you always do? Come on, you gotta feel happy enough to give us that pure, beautiful smile of yours. Again, tears well up in her eyes. However, these tears aren't filled with bitterness like before.
本当に私でいいの
I mean, I naturally got attracted to you early on, Tsukishima, so yeah, I'm totally fine with you. It's not about me being fine with you. I want it to be only you because it's you. With that, I show her the palm of my left hand. Her expression shows that she's at a loss at what to do. Just go hug her, dude! Then, she stared at her own right hand. Then, with visible nervousness, she shows me that hand. The hand that was connected to mine through the handcuffs before. There are no handcuffs anymore. Demo. I walk up to her and take her hand. Attaboy, Yuma! We join our hands, entwining our fingers. Ooh, that's a very lewd hand holding, but they're dating, so it's fine. A definite sensation born not by one-sidedly gripping the hand of the other, but instead entwining our fingers with the fingers of the other. That makes it feel like a strong connection, as if we locked our hands together with a key. So if you do that to yourself, intertwine your fingers and like hold your hands, there's definitely a lot more security there, isn't there? A lot stronger than just like handshake. I'll never let go of this hand again.
寝る時とかも
I locked it with a key. However, I'll let you have that key.
私より浅葉くんが持ってた方が
Wow, he's such a smooth talker as well, even though it's his first time confessing. I have confidence in me losing it in no time. You take it.
私から外させるなんてずるいよ
Why? Because you'll never unlock it? Is that what you're saying? By trial and error, we learn how to express our affection to take in the feelings directed at us from the other. My hand, joined with Tsukishima's, teaches me how difficult that can be. Right. It taught me that the fear of letting go of something you love. Oh. And we have to see the loser as well. Oh.
あれ帰ってたんだそんなところでどうしたの帰りが遅いから連絡しようかなってミオ
Oh, poor Mio.
ねえお姉ちゃんどうしよう涙が止まらないよ
Mio's the last person you want to make cry. You just feel so bad. I feel so bad.
ミオ私ねゆうくんに好きな人ができたって聞いたときは頑張ってって応援したの大好きなゆうくんには幸せになってほしいからうんだけどねゆりちゃんがゆうくんのこと好きだってそれに多分ゆうくんも
Oh.
大好きな二人がお互いに好き合ってて素敵なことなのに涙が止まらないの。
It's totally fine. It's a totally natural thing. You're doing, there's no problem with what you're doing.
そっか、そんなことがあったんだね。笑顔でいたいのに笑い方忘れちゃったよ。いいんだよ、泣いても。好きなだけ泣きなさい、ミオ。
It's nice to have family there with you.
いいの？
Yes, of course it is. Unrequited love can be some of the most painful love ever.
頭で理解できてなくても、心ではそうじゃないと思っても、涙が出るのは泣かなくちゃダメな時なの。
Indeed, it's not healthy to hold in your feelings.
お姉ちゃん。きっとミオは自分でも知らなかったくらいユウちゃんのことが大好きだったのね。恋をしてたんだろうね。
That she was. There's nothing more clearer than when she cries this much after giving him away.
だからね、涙を我慢しちゃダメ。きちんと受け入れてあげて。それがミオのした恋なんだから。
Indeed.
お姉ちゃん。
Oh, I'm crying now. Alright. I've cried a lot in the past couple of days. This is what happens when you play and you get invested. Okay. After breakfast, even after a night has passed, it still feels like I'm inside a dream. It doesn't really sink in that I've confessed to Asaba-kun at all.
ねえ、花。私を叩いてみてくれる？
I'm sure normally she'd be ecstatic to do that.
いいけど、グーで。
I don't think it needs to be a punch.
うん。
Oh, really? Okay.
本当に？全力で行くわよ。
Why are you so jealous of your younger twin sister, honestly?
うん。アホらしい。浅場と両思いになれて幸せボケってわけ？
Maybe.
両思いなのかな。
Oh, come on, Yuri. It's obvious it was mutual. What are you talking about? Do you have regrets because you think you've upset Mio or something?
向こうも好きだって言ったんでしょ？
Exactly. It's not unrequited, your love.
もしかしたら夢だったのかも。だって浅場くんが私を好きになってくれるわけ。
You would think that after a confession like that she would not be so pessimistic, but I guess that's just something that she's built into herself at this point.
ああ、はいはい。もうそういうのは聞き飽きた。あんた本当にネガティブな女ね。これじゃ1ヶ月、いや1週間で浅場と別れるわ。
Yeah, you're not really filling anyone with confidence that your love's going to last like this. Come on. Chin up, girl.
男ってのは明るくてノリが良くて 一緒にいて楽しめる子を好むのよ。つまりこの私みたいなね。
We're all different though. We all have different tastes after all. What is going on, Yuri? Come on.
いちいち本気にすんな。だいたいあんな野郎のどこがいいわけ？全部？
Now that's a girl madly in love with someone. Everything about him is perfect.
本気でグーパンするわよ、あんた。
It's like, you rubbing it in my face now or something, huh? The more I think about it, the more uneasy I get. What face should I make when I see Asaba-kun? How should I act around Mio from now on? My mind is completely filled with questions right now.
浅場くん、おはよう。会いたかった。
Who are you, and what have you done with Yuri? She's probably going through the scenarios in her head right now. Please, just be you, Yuri, come on. Tsukushima, sit down there. I'm going to take your temperature.
待って、ごめんなさい。もうしません。反省します。
God damn it. When I was racking my brains about what words I should first say to her on our first fresh day as a couple, I was confronted with something rather inconceivable. That seriously got me worried. You're not normally so cheerful, it's very weird.
だって男の人は明るくてノリのいい女の子が好きって聞いたから。
It's just nice that she's trying to be an ideal woman at this point. And where exactly did you hear that?
花だけど。
She was clearly joking though. So she's the culprit behind the idea. It's scary how she's so docile that she seems prone to pick up everything she's told without questioning it. Don't let others influence you all too much, ne? I love you just the way you are. Aww. Oh, it's so cute hearing him say that. Now even I get embarrassed as she is staring at me with a bright red face. Oh, so cute. To be honest, I'm worried whether she can still handle PMC duties at this rate. True, all the other PMC members left because they got into relationships. Maybe this is exactly why, and now they actually know why. Ne, Tsukushima? She does nothing but stare at me. It's kind of hard to bear how adorable she is. I know, right? As soon as she showed that side, I was just like, God, I want her, she's mine, yeah.
私どうしたらいいのかな。こうやって浅場くんを見てるだけで胸が苦しくて。
I can't help but feel that this route is wholesomely like. Oh, what was I? Oh, God damn it! I've lost it. Oh, what was I gonna say? This is gonna be wholesomely like adorable. Saying that, she heaves an affected sigh.
目をそらすともっと苦しくなって。自分でもどうしたらいいのかわからないの。
It's rare to see a person who's feeling surface in their eyes to this extent. I knew that she had a very honest personality by nature, but I never would have thought it would be the same in regards to romance. I mean, she's an honest person, you know? You can't expect her to be any different now that you're in a relationship. She might even be even more honest to you now. PMC chairman? In response to my words, she straightens her back with a jolt. Are you sure it's okay to make such a face while you're wearing that armband?
そうだよね。きちんと頭を切り替えなきゃ。
That might be difficult now. It seems she has now remembered her PMC duties.
でもこういうのって慣れるのかな。きっとみんな最初から慣れているわけじゃないよね。
Certainly not the first time. I don't know about others, but I think so at least.
平気平気なれるなれるやれるやれる
That's it, you keep telling yourself that mantra. Chant it, and you will start believing. Now she's even started to do auto-suggestion. So as not to disturb her, I begin my work. After all, I have a personal assignment from our rude school nurse that I need to take care of. Oh, what's with that smile? That's a cheeky looking smile if I've ever saw one. However, I too don't feel like I can get used to that strong, passionate gaze directed at me. So cute. Did you settle down a bit?
大丈夫。それにしても休日なのに結構人が来るんだね。
I mean, I suppose that they live on the school grounds, then I guess there would be, wouldn't there? Well, there's always injuries in sports clubs. The waxing and waning of a couple of students gave Tsukishima the chance to gather herself. I want to believe I can be slightly relieved now, but well, I'm not 100% sure I can.
ねえ、浅場くん。ミオから何か連絡があった？
I mean, that might be another part to this route, mightn't it? Iya, Betsuni. If I contact her on my own accord, it'll just serve to make her act considerate of me. And actually, I got a call from Mio-san last night. She told me she wants me to leave Mio alone for a while, so I guess she has some things to stomach. Yep, she's got to get over the fact that she got rejected. But don't get gloomy over Mio. I'm positive she wouldn't want that either.
わかってる。
Do you really? Tsukishima has been facing away from me, so I grab her shoulders and make her turn around to look at me. Then I extend my hand towards her head and gently stroked her hair. Oh my god, so adorable! Why are you so adorable, Tsukishima Yuri-chan? Do you dislike me touching your hair?
浅場くんに触られるのは平気。もっと撫でてほしい。
Oh my god. I knew she'd get even cuter and then it started going out, but damn. She gazes at me with damp eyes. This is bad. If she looks at me with eyes like that, it'll get me completely infatuated for sure. More so than her, it's me who won't be able to hold back my feelings much longer now. Surprise! God damn it, Hanako, you ruined a perfectly good moment there. As if to destroy this rosy mood, Hanako has stormed into the infirmary.
で、あれ？先生は？つうか、ユーリはそんな隅っこで何やってんの？
She can't even look at her in the face. Oh, it's adorable. Hanako, you should learn to knock before you enter.
そうよ！ノックもせずに入ってきて！
Unless it's an emergency. Considering that we were holding hands, her teleport-like movement ability is pretty damn impressive.
ドアのノックなんてどうでもいいから衛生兵よ！衛生兵を呼んで！
An orderly? What? Are you hurt somewhere? Judging by how she seems to be considerate of her hand, I suppose that's where she's hurt if she in fact really is.
寮の近くにいた野良犬がいきなり噛みついてきたのよ。私はただ犬用のタキシードを着せて手なずけようとしただけなのに。
Are you an idiot, Hanako? Are you seriously an idiot? I suppose the dog is in the right then. Exactly. What is wrong with her?
どうしてタキシードなんて着せようとしたのよ。
You thought it'd be a good shot, didn't you?
最初は蝶ネクタイの首輪だけにしようと思ったんだけど、でも冷静に考えてみたら、それって裸に蝶ネクタイつけてるのと一緒じゃない？
God damn it. Well, it's a dog after all. Fur is its clothing, you know.
そんなのが紳士として認められるのは人間だけよ。だから私はワンコの将来を考えてタキシードを着せようと思ったの。
Yep, this girl is a bona fide idiot.
蝶ネクタイの首輪をつけなければいいだけの話じゃないかしら。
Exactly, that would be the normal thing to do.
さい、いいから救護班早くして。
Guess we gotta have to treat her, aren't we? Considering we're the only active infirmary person at the moment. Ah, pipe down. I got it. I'll disinfect the wound, but you'll have to go to the hospital later.
めんどくさ。行かなきゃダメよ。感染症の心配だってあるし。
Yeah, it could have had rabies for all you know.
わかってるわよ。それにしても、あの犬はいい度胸ね。私の手を噛んだという武田けしさから、フェンリルとでも名付けようかしら。
That's not your dog, is it? Unless it was a stray. Wow, a name that sounds like it could even swallow God in one gulp. I disinfect her wound with peroxide solution while I reply.
あんがとう。もういいわ。
Wow, she's thanking him. As soon as I'm done, Hanako arbitrarily retracts her hand and gets up from the chair. You don't want any gauze?
そんな大げさなのいらね。
Well, she is pretty tough, I'll give her that. Don't forget to go to the hospital.
そうよ。私も病院には付き添うからね。保険証は持ってる？診察券は新しく作ってもらえばいいよね。あとは。
Her timing couldn't have been any worse, really, could it?
ああ、はいはい。一度部屋に戻ってからね。あんたはそれまで朝場と乳くり合ってなさい。
Hanako leaves the infirmary as if to brush off Tsukishima's utterance.
乳く
り You don't have to take her all too seriously.
でも。
I don't think that's quite it, Tolrath. I think you missed the confession, so, if you just arrived, so, yeah, they're dating now. Early days, and it's kind of awkward, but, you know, they'll get there. They'll get there. Emitting a wary gaze, she asks.
浅場くんは、女の子の体が目当てで付き合ったりしないよね。
Why, I never. I am offended by that accusation. That question makes me remember her strange tension before Hanako barged in. Don't tell me that's another weird notion you got from Hanako.
男の人が恋愛をする目的の8割はそれだから、私なんて遊ばれて終わりだって。
God damn it. She is being really awkward about the whole relationship, isn't she? She just keeps doing stuff that keeps interfering. That's some awfully messed up view of men that Hanako has. However, there's also a germ of truth in that, and I guess I shouldn't lie about it. Not to advocate Hanako's grave notion, but I'm also interested in the body of the girl I love, just like any other guy.
そうなの?
I mean, it has to make up part of the relationship, right? Of course. If you were naked in the same room with me, I don't have confidence that I'd be able to restrain myself. It really isn't something to take pride in, but it's the truth.
そっか。浅場くんってそういうのを正直に話してくれるから安心する。
I'm just hoping I don't have to put up the sensitive thing. I should make sure that it's covering the whole screen. Just in case something happens, I need to be able to pull it off straight away, you know? Okay. Now if I need to pop that up for any reason, that should hopefully get us over it. I don't think I gave you a reason to feel at ease with that, actually. That said, there is no need for you to become a girl who caters to the needs of a guy. Just go at your own pace while staying true to yourself. See, he knows he's a man of honor, isn't he?
ありがとう。そう言ってもらえると嬉しいよ。
Tsukishima smiles bashfully as she says that shyly. So adorable. Cute, 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 cute. Rather late in the night, I dropped by Konami's room in order to tell her about Tsukishima and me. Oh, you're also here. It's Tina. Hey there, Tina.
はい、コナミさんに漫画を借りてました。
She really is living the neat life, isn't she? Soka. Well, good timing. I was planning to report it to her as well, anyway.
それで兄さん、こんな時間に何の用？
There's a little something I'd like to tell you.
話といえば、兄さん、ユーリ先輩と付き合い始めたって本当？
Oh wow, she already knows! Nani? Through some unknown information channel, it had already entered her ears.
どういうことですか、ユーマさん。ユリユリさんと恋人になったんですか？恋の妖精として説明を求めます。
I love that face. That sort of stink eye face is pretty cute. Calm down, Tina. First of all, where did you even hear that?
アン先輩からだよ。
Oh, yes. Because before the confession happened, she did sort of back out. I don't know if I could say it was back out, but she literally didn't confess, went to the student council room, and then came back and confessed before they left. So yeah, of course she knows. From Senpai? I don't know the details of how she learned about it, but I guess either Hanako or Tsukishima might have told her. Well, that's convenient for me anyway. Spares me the effort of explaining it all. It's true that we became a couple yesterday. Now you've officially heard it from me as well.
おめでとう、兄さん。
Thank you, Kanami-chan.
とうとう、ユーマさんも恋に目覚めたのですね。これも私の努力の賜物です。
Actually, you did fuck all. Not really. You didn't do a thing.
でもこれからは家の中でも気をつけないとね。
Better not be walking around naked anymore. Why is that?
兄さんの部屋の前を通ってギシギシ音がしてたら、廊下から壁を叩いてもいい？
You're forgetting some steps in between, I think. There's a certain sequence to things, you know.
コナミさん、ギシギシって何ですか？ユーマさんがベッドで遊ぶのでしょうか？
Of course, Tina knows.
ね、この場合は兄さんが狼になって。
Konami, please not in front of Tina. Don't bother explaining that.
狼。ユーマさんも小太郎みたいに変身でもするんですか？
Wait a minute. Konami doesn't know about Kotaro.
変身って？
Whoops. Just the kid's delusion at work here. Don't mind it. Nice save, Yuma. I'd want her to be a little more careful of what she says. Well, it's none of your concern what we do in the first place.
秘密にするなんてひどいです。恋の妖精に対する冒涜です。
Well, you're not a love fairy, at least not yet anyway, as far as I'm concerned.
そうだよ兄さん。急にそういう場面へ遭遇した時のために知っておくべきだと思う。
Like when the kid accidentally wakes up having a bad dream and walks in on the parents doing it? Yeah, I can see that. You sure are enjoying this, aren't you?
もちろん。
At least she's honest. I swear, this girl. In the end, it figured that to Konami, even something like me dating Tsukishima is just another means for her to have a blast teasing me. What would she be if she didn't do that? Let's be honest. Early next morning, Tsukishima suddenly sent me a text asking me whether I want to study together with her.
お邪魔します。
I love how she's still in disguise. Oh, it's great. Make yourself at... Tsukishima? Different from her regular hairstyle, Tsukishima stands there with her hair let down like that day when we were handcuffed. God damn, I love that. I love that hair like that. It's so nice. Your usual hairstyle is nice, but loose hair also looks great on you. I mean, she's Hanako's twin sister, and Hanako pulls it off pretty well.
ありがとう。
Aww. A girl this pretty is my girlfriend. Quite a strange feeling. But anyways, you sure are a stubborn one. I said I'd go over and yet you persisted on coming instead.
それはだってわざわざ呼びつけるのは失礼かなって思って。
She's so considerate. She's such a considerate lady. It is a rare sight seeing her hair down, but it's nice. It's nice to see her hair like this too. We're a couple, so you don't have to mind stuff like that, you know?
あ、お部屋へ行く前に浅場先生にご挨拶しておきたいんだけど。
Just in case something happens, yeah, just pay my respects and my regards. The thing is, I quickly explained to her about Aoi-san.
コナミさんに誘われてお買い物に？
I mean, unless Tina's gone with them, you know, they're all alone. They're all alone together. It seems that was her way of being considerate of us as far as it goes.
ってコナミさんは私たちのことを知ってるの？
She was gonna learn about it sooner or later. Why is it a shock? Well, last night I already had to endure some severe bantering.
そうなんだ。
Tsukushima blushes and casts her eyes down. Something the matter? どうしたの?
その私本当に浅場くんの彼女になったんだなって思って。
Oh my god. It should be criminal to be this cute. That's right. The two of us are dating. But once I get conscious of that, it immediately gets awkward. It's the first time I'm dating a girl, so I don't have the composure to handle it smoothly.
勉強しようか。
I remember reading something. It was probably in a visual novel as well. It probably doesn't mean anything in real life, but no, it was in Galgun, wasn't it? Where one of the angels says that was it like a certain percentage of married couples started dating in high school or something along those lines? Toraf will know. He's the Galgun god. Good idea. Give me your bag. I'll carry it for you.
ありがとう。
As we approach my room, Tsukushima suddenly becomes rooted in place. A boy's room. I'm going into a boy's room. I've got to collect myself. どうしたの?
浅場先生とコナミさんはいないんだよね。じゃあ今日はお家に2人だけってこと？
Let's put it this way. Tina's either going to ruin it or she's not here and they have a lovely time. Well, duh. Took you stunningly long to notice that.
だって浅場くんは普段通りに見えたから。
So Tina's not here either. Well, that's only natural considering I specifically made an effort as to not make her feel uncomfortable because of that.
慣れるまでうまく話せないかもしれないけど頑張ります。
Oh, so adorable. No need to brace yourself as if you're about to enter a battlefield or something. At any rate, come on in. The moment she passes me, a waft of her scent gently tickles my nose. Why does she always smell this good? Thanks to that, my carnal desire is getting close to infiltrating my consciousness, as you'd expect.
ユーマさん、ユリさん、私も一緒に遊びたいです。
I knew Tina was still here. God damn it, Tina. As we are about to get started with our study session, Tina came crawling out of my bed. Damn, I'd completely forgot about her. How can you forget about her? I didn't spot her for a while, so I figured she must have tagged along with Konami and Aoi-san.
ティナさんはいたんだね。
Indeed, that would seem to be the case. Apparently.
じゃあ今日はティナさんも一緒にお勉強かな。
Well, I guess Yuri does seem a little more comfortable about having Tina here, so I guess it's not a total disaster. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she'll only distract us as long as she's here. And I highly doubt a Soul Reaper needs to study in the first place.
でも一人だけ仲間外れはかわいそうだよ。ね、ティナさんも一緒に勉強しない？
God damn it, Tina. Not only did you do nothing to help this relationship, but now you're cock-blocking him, of all things.
はい、恋の妖精として勉強します。
God damn it, Tina. It seems the concept of exercising tact doesn't even cross Tina's mind. She's still young, isn't she? It's only natural, right? Well, it looks like her appearance blew Tsukushima's tension away, so I guess it's fine, as I thought. By the way, how is Hanako doing?
傷も深くないから心配ないとは言ってたけど、一応お薬を飲んで様子を見るみたい。
Well, I guess that's a relief. Sokka, that's good.
抗生物質の点滴を打ったんだけど、それが怖かったらしくて、二度と病院には行きたくないって言ってたけどね。
Well, if you're gonna be like that, I guess you're gonna die the next time you receive some really bad injuries. Oh? Hanako is bad with injections and IVDs? I guess she unexpectedly has a cute side to her.
それと、浅場くんにもお礼を言っておいてって。面と向かって言うのは恥ずかしいみたい。
Is it embarrassment or is it just her own selfish pride stopping her from doing it? Hi. Well, nothing beats her doing well. For the present, that's a load off my mind. On a different note, you plan on sitting opposite me?
え？だって勉強...
It's like a bit distant, isn't it? Probably having realized what I meant to say, her cheeks turn slightly red. She's so adorable. When we sit next to each other, it'd be easier to ask the other when something's unclear. Obviously, that's just a pretext. I just want to sit next to her. And who could blame you? Who could blame you? Tsukushima draws her body right next to me. I cut the line out, didn't I?
じゃあ...
There you go. Tsukushima draws her body right next to me. That somehow makes me tense up.
ユーマさん、背筋が伸びてますが。
Tina, you have no tact, do you? Arigato. I'm fully aware of that myself, so don't needlessly point that out. So, what should we start with?
浅場くんのやりたい科目でいいよ。
I mean, I assume Yuri's already has top grade, so... Let's first review what we learned in last week's classes. When our elbows bump together while we're prepared our stationaries, that alone is enough for Tsukushima's face to flush. God, so cute! Not that I am any better. My heart is beating like crazy.
二人とも顔が真っ赤です。ラブラブですね。
God damn it, Tina, stop! We don't need the social commentary, please. In response to Tina's quip, the level of our embarrassment has climbed to new heights. I agree with Tolraf. He bonked Tina earlier, and I want to do the same. Bonk. Sorry about today. In the end, we didn't really get anything done.
すごく楽しかった。また来てもいい？
Like he'd say no to his girlfriend. Come on. Of course, anytime. And next time, I'll chase Tina out of the room.
そんなことしたらかわいそうだよ。
She's ruining lovey-dovey time. Good. Doesn't seem like her mood is hurt. In the end, we didn't have a chance to be alone, but that actually might have been for the better. She definitely does seem to be a lot less tense when there's other people around.
そういえば部屋に行った時にひなさんが浅場くんのベッドから出てきたよね。
I know she's the bed fairy. Rather than a love fairy, the neat bed fairy is what you should call her. She has this habit of slipping into my bed, without my permission, that is.
あ、そっか。
But I guess I have to make her stop doing that. Tsukishima looks at me, surprised. Listen, you can straight out state if you don't like it, you know? Bottling everything inside for you is one of your bad habits.
だってこういう時はなんて言ったらいいのか。
Even now that we're dating, she still acts reservedly. Old habits... What? Old habits? Old habits die hard. Damn, I flub it. Then again, it's also wrong to expect her to lay bare everything about her, right when we just became a couple. In short, we both can't really grasp how to act around the other and what level of intimacy is best for us as we are right now.
でも浅場くんの言う通りだよね。
What exactly?
本当はね、告白もうまくいくとは思ってなかったの。だから今も夢を見てるんじゃないかって実感なくて。
Well, unfortunately for you, it isn't a dream and it's all real. Tsukishima?
浅場くん、
I take her hand and grab it tightly without giving her a chance to object. It's not a dream. I'm right here with you. Even crying won't help. You have the key, so unless you open the lock, I won't let go.
ずるいよ。自分から繋いでおいて外す時は私からなんて。
Well, yeah. You have to say no if you don't feel comfortable. That's how it goes, right? As she says so, she gingerly grasps my hand back. If you can't get go, we'll end up going to the dorm while holding hands.
浅場くんから手を離して。
I knew it, she doesn't want to let go. Impossible. I want to keep holding your hand forever.
私だって無理だよ。
God damn, this is wholesome. This is so wholesome. Holding hands, we continue to feel each other's warmth. I want to stay here like this forever. That's what crosses my mind, but I can't voice such an unrealizable wish. Let's go then.
もう少しだけここにいたらダメ？
So freaking cute. I don't like it. It's not fair. How can someone be so adorable? It's going to get dark.
じゃあギリギリまで。
Aww. In the end, we walked until this point without letting go of each other's hands. Come on, the kiss has got to follow this, surely. Tsukishima slightly rocks her hand, giving me a wordless signal. It seems she wants to say that I should let go. Even if you give me that look, I won't let go.
でも浅場くんやっぱり離せないよ。
Ugh. Hearing a rutter in that sugary voice, my heart starts to scream in alarm. I know, right? So sugary, sweet, and thick like syrup. I couldn't even imagine her talking with this kind of voice. I suppose that's a side of her that only I know. Ah, goddammit. Oh, gomen. Got a call. As if to destroy this mood, I receive a call on my cell phone. Hanako? Huh? Moshi mosh?
ちょっと浅場か。うちの妹に変なことしてないでしょうね。
It's the oh Hanako, she does really care.
花から
Indeed. I nod in silence, but it figures she heard Tsukishima's voice.
なんだ、ユリもそばにいるの？一体いつまで遊んでるつもりなのよ。
I direct the phone towards Tsukishima.
別に遊んでたわけじゃ。それにもう校門の前まで来てるし、すぐ帰るから。
Yeah, the sis link. It's the twin telepathy, isn't it? You heard her. Did you feel lonely without your sister?
はあ、そんなわけないでしょうが。ゆっくり休日を過ごせてこっちはせいせいしてたわよ。
Yeah, you totally sound like you actually mean that, Hanako. Strange. Even though we're talking over the phone, I can easily picture Hanako's face as she's yelling.
それより何もしてないでしょうね。手をつないで帰ってきたりしたら、新聞の力であんたとユリを潰してやるわよ。
Oh, come on, don't be like that. Well, so she says.
聞こえた。
Aw.
ちょっと、何ボソボソ喋ってんのよ。
Don't think I can't hear you whispering. Tsukishima reluctantly lets go of my hand.
とにかくすぐ帰るから。こういう用事で浅場くんには電話しないでね。
Thank you, Yuri. You tell your sister. You tell her to back off. No need to worry. I'll bring your sister home safely.
何よその猫を撫でるような声は。そうやって使い分けてユーリを騙したわけね。さっさと別れろバーガ。
God damn you, Hanako. Lastly, she one-sidedly flamed me and hung up. I really don't see why she can't just honestly admit that she's worried about her sister. Albeit in another way than Tsukishima, she also has quite an awkward personality.
花って何度も電話かけてきてるの？
That would be an interesting one. Well? Nope. That was the first time. Judging by her lively voice, I suppose there is little to worry about the dog bite.
そっか。
Well then, let's go to the dorm. If we take too long, Hanako is going to snap again. However, Tsukishima's legs don't move. Oh yeah, can I call you once I'm back home? I want to talk with you a little more.
部屋に花がいて話せないと思うから、こっちからかけてみます。
I see. If you're the one making the call, she has no reason to be suspicious about you receiving one. I see. Sokka, sokka. Hi. I'll be waiting. And she's already nervous just by picturing it. She's so freaking cute. I get the strong urge to keep my fingers crossed for her. Let's have another study session together sometime.
また一緒に。ね。
Seeing her all bashful, my heart rate skyrockets again. It'll be interesting to see what Mio's route is like. But with me playing Muv-Luv at the same time with Little Busters, I don't think I can afford to do this one much more for the time being. That night, I got a call sometime after dinner. Moshi mosh?
浅場くん、ユマさんでしょうか？
You call this cell phone? Of course he's the one answering it. Well, I guess that technically isn't true. It's me. Konbanwa, Tsukishima.
こんばんは。
I could clearly hear her breathing a sigh of relief on the other side. Seems like she has been quite nervous despite it just being a phone call.
よかった。ずっと緊張して手が震えてたの。浅場くんの声を聞いてほっとしちゃった。
Oh, she's so wholesomely adorable. We can't take it. Hanako isn't nearby.
今は寮 のロビーで話してるから、あまり大きい声で話せなくてごめんなさい。
Yuri whispering ASMR. I don't mind at all, but if it's inconvenient for you right now, you can...
平気、切らないで。
Aww. Tsukishima's figure, eagerly talking into the phone, surfaces in my mind. It feels like my ear is tickling when I hear her voice over the phone like this. Yeah, exactly, it's ASMR, man. This is our first phone conversation since we've become a couple. Partially due to the resulting nervousness, it's likely that this silence is going to last unless I bring up a topic.
もしもし、浅葉くん聞こえてる？
Oh, of course. Loud and clear.
よかった。今日送ってもらってる時に言えなかったことがあったの。
Something you failed to say?
急にこんな話をするのどうかと思うけど。
A strange pause and silence. Thinking it might actually be something rather serious, I spontaneously brace myself.
やっぱり私以外の女の子とは寝ないでほしいです。相手がティナさんでも寝ないでほしいです。
Oh, she's so... Oh, I keep saying it, but she's just so freaking adorable. In proportion to just how much I brace myself, tension instantly drains from my shoulders like air from a punctured balloon. She's so sweet and lovely. My feelings towards her overflow. I know, right? I'm not the only one. I can't be the only one who's feeling that, right? Tsukishima, can you say that to me face to face?
顔を合わせて言うのなんて無理。今だってドキドキして言葉がうまく出てこない。ユーリ、こんなところにいたの？ほら、風呂行くわよ、風呂。
Oh no, not another bath scene.
ちょっと花。ごめんね、浅葉くん。また後で電話。
The call terminated mid-sentence and I was suddenly assaulted by a feeling of loneliness. It might very well be the first time a phone call made me feel this way. Asaba-kun. Nah. We still don't call each other by our first names. Holding hands also requires a fair amount of resolve. Guess I'll also take a bath. I can hardly wait for tomorrow. Every single moment I've spent with Tsukishima has been tied to a new experience. Oh, thank goodness. With the last week, our social campaign had come to an end for now. In spite of that, Tsukishima got up early.
普通は一緒に登校するものだと思って。
And she's certainly gone out of her way because don't forget she lives in the school dorms. So, you know, this is way out of her way. That's why you went out of your way to come to my place to meet up with me? I'm happy for her feelings, but I can't honestly say that I'm glad she did this. Oh, why must you tease her? What did I do? I didn't do anything. If she lived nearby, okay, but Tsukishima lives at the school dorm. That basically means that she'd have to go all the way to my place and then the same way back again, so it didn't even cross my mind that she might do that. You don't have to bend over backwards just because we're dating, ne?
気負ってるつもりはなかったの。でもこういうのはやりすぎなんだね。
She's a young girl in her first love. You can't really expect her not to do something like this now and again. Well, it's more like I'm just worried about you. It makes me worry that I'm maybe loading you with all the needless extra burden.
あ、ゆうくんとゆうりちゃん、おはよう。
Ooh, here we go. The moment we get to see Mio after the whole confession. It's like, what? At that moment, Mio turned up just as always. The moment she called out to us, nervousness made Tsukishima's body stiffen. Ohayo, Mio.
おはよう。今日もゆりちゃんは朝早いね。
Indeed, Mio was the one whose heart got broken for picking Yuri. And it made me feel awful when you get to see the scene after the confession where she's home crying. It broke my heart. Mio lines up next to Tsukishima, wearing her usual smile. It's probably safe to assume that the matter with Mio has been on her mind the whole time. Unable to say anything, but yet concerned about Mio, she throws quick glances at her.
どうかしたのゆりちゃん。それに、どうしてゆうくんのお家にいるのかな
What do you think, Mio? Actually, we started dating.
浅場くん。
Tsukishima is flabbergasted in response to me outright divulging the truth. However, Mio smiles cordially as she watches that.
そうなんだ。おめでとう。ゆりちゃんもよかったね。
So yeah, I think this is why you get split into the PMC and the student council. So basically, you get onto that route, then you have to pick one, basically. So, if you picked Konami, you'd be breaking Jinpo Senpai's heart and vice versa, just like this is.
ミオ。
Oh, come on, Yuri. She's supporting us, don't feel guilty. Tsukishima, if you show her such a grim face, you'll make her worried, you know?
うんうん。心配するぞ。
Well, it's glad to see that she's gotten over it and she's back to normal now.
ありがとう。ミオ。
Tsukishima's smile is still awkward. Nonetheless, that's a matter entirely between the two of them, so I can't butt in. Well then, anyhow, let's get going before we start running late.
でも、毎朝してるミオの。
Wait, what, huh, what? Oh, you mean the rehab? Oh, right, yeah.
あれはもう必要なくなったんだ。
she still can't touch men, but you know. Actually, I had told her that I might be in love with a girl. In response to that, she said rehab wasn't necessary anymore and I was discharged from my services.
じゃあ、ミオは。
You probably realized that I was talking about Tsukishima back then, didn't you?
ゆうくんの好きになった人がゆりちゃんでよかったよ。
Oh, good for you, Mio. I'm so happy you've gotten over it. I just hope we don't see her sad anymore. She's too kind of person to, you know, want to see sad, you know?
ミオ。おめでとう、ゆりちゃん。
Here we have Tsukishima, who wanted to apologize to Mio, and then there's Mio, who maintained an atmosphere that wouldn't let her apologize. That's it. That's what you need to do. Right from the beginning, Mio never wanted an apology.
ありがとう、ミオ。
Yeah. Smiles bloom on their faces. Seeing them smile at each other, my lips also naturally bend into an upward curve.
浅場くん、少し時間いい？
Oh, okay. Promptly after we arrived at the entrance, Tsukishima addresses me in a low voice, careful so that no one would catch our conversation. Incidentally, Mio wasn't present as she had been kidnapped by Hanako moments ago. Oh no, she's getting even more corruption. Sure. Is it something we can't talk about in the classroom?
うん。
Gotta say though, I have absolutely no idea what it might be about. Then let's move to the courtyard. I suppose there won't be many students around there at this time. Don't be late. So, confirming that there wasn't anyone nearby, I asked her in a whispering voice.
これ、渡そうと思って。
What could it be? Is it a bento? Yeah, it's a bento! With that, she retrieved a lunchbox wrapped in a beautiful sky blue serviette from her bag. There's 2 versions of Clannad on Switch. Oh, I see. I guess it's gonna... I wonder if it's like Little Busters then. There's like an English edition and like a special edition.
お弁当作ってみたの。よかったらお昼に食べてほしくて。ダメかな。
Oh, how could I say no? Oh, right. Clannad and Tomoyo After. Yeah. So basically, Tomoyo After is like an alternate, like, timeline. Or an alternate story where he chooses Tomoyo after Tomoyo instead of Nagisa. Wasn't it pretty cumbersome to repair this? I mean, you're living in the dorm after all.
いつも自分のは学食の厨房を借りて作ってたし、楽しかったよ。
You know what's weird about Tomoyo After? Apparently there are roots in that as well. As weird as that may be, because it's an after story with the main MC picking her. So it seems kind of weird to throw some more roots in there as well. That seems kind of weird. That's fine then, I guess. But there is also that she came over to my place so that we can go to school together. Just how early did she get up today?
ごめんなさい。もしかして浅場先生もお弁当作ってた？
Yeah. Today is one of those days in which I eat at the school cafeteria, so I don't have a lunch with me.
そっか。よかった。
But I feel a bit bad for having you do this for me.
私が同じこと言ったら絶対に浅場くん怒るよね。
She's got you there. Fair point. Now that she mentions it, I think I really did tell her a couple of times that she shouldn't act so reserved. Then I'll thankfully accept this. I take the bundle and extend my other hand towards her cheek. Oh. As I stroke her cheek, she returns my feelings with happy lips. Oh. It seems I've completely become a slave to her. I would definitely become a slave to Tsukishima. I really would. So it doesn't look like this is going to be the finale after all, guys.
セーブ画面に入りました。
Page 3.
セーブします。セーブしました。なぬー、終わりにするだと。
Yes, we're gonna save it. This isn't the finale after all, so yeah, that's exactly why I put the question mark on the video. Pay it no mind. It's fine.